Bloody hotel with red pool. This story is about a haunted hotel where the pool's water always remains red in blood. So this story is about a year ago when Peter went for a business trip. Well, he had to drive from Denver to LA. It was a long drive, so Peter was very tired of being alone. While driving to Denver, it was a very long distance. So he was feeling very tired. Peter decided to be in some place for a night because it was already too late. So he thinks he will park the car somewhere outside and will spend his whole night here, then continue his journey the next day. So he goes a little further while driving. And he looks everywhere to find some guest house or something to stay in, but he is not able to find anything. Hotels are not even built anywhere on the highway. So he goes a little further and looks in his maps, and after searching for an hour, he found a hotel there, and there is only one hotel in that area, and it is nighttime, so he doesn't think much. He goes there quickly. Its name is Holiday Inn. Now he goes there quickly. He parks his car at the parking area, then first of all, he asks the receptionist at the Holiday Inn. He asks him, "Hi, can I get a room, if any, if it is vacant? Then give me 2. To which he says, "Sir, actually it's too late." Actually, our timing is from 11 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock the next morning, so you came very late at night. Then he insisted the receptionist, "Please, Mom, I am very tired right now. Please give me just 1 room for a night. I will pay you double. Please take a look. If any room is vacant." Then he checks all the rooms carefully. And he says, "Actually, sir, there are some rooms available, so you can go and stay there. But their conditions are not that special. But if you are comfortable, then we have no problem." Peter says, "Yes, I also have no problem. I just want to sleep for a night." "Is there a bed also?" he says. "Yes, sir. Of course, bed is available. No problem. It's fine." Now he takes the key, and he is going to his room when suddenly he notices the vending machine nearby, where the snacks are lying, so he asks the receptionist, "Can I use this if it is okay?" And he says, "Yes, sir, it is okay. Whatever you want, anything, you can take it." So he goes to the vending machine. Now Peter is actually very hungry because he was traveling, so he picked some juices and a packet of some chips. But then he notices that there is a door just behind the vending machine. The glass door, and just behind the glass door, there is a very big pool. Well, Peter's eyes go towards that pool. It is quite an abandoned type, meaning it is very old and no one has used it for a long time. It seemed to be of this type. If you look a little more carefully, that pool was normal, but one thing that irritates Peter a lot is that the color of that pool is red, and that not normal. It's red like a blood. It's such a thick red. Peter had never seen such a pool, and Peter had no idea what it meant like in any pool. There are green, blue colors, but he didn't see anything like that. So he again goes to the receptionist and asks, "Excuse me." The receptionist then replies that, "Yes, sir, anything else you want?" as he says, "No, actually, there is a pool in front." Why is its color so strange? It looks as if it has not been used for ages, meaning, can you tell me why the color is like that? The receptionist looks carefully towards that pool. Then he wears his glasses. He looks further. Okay. Then he takes a deep breath, and then the receptionist tells Peter, "Actually, sir, many years ago, a murder was committed in this pool at night. A woman was murdered cold-hearted, and she was inside this pool, due to which all her blood got mixed in the water of this pool." To which Peter says that, "What you mean to say is that the blood of the girl which was murdered here many years ago is still here. Does that mean it has not been cleaned yet?" Nothing was done, and that bloody water is still there. Then the receptionist says, No, it is not like that, sir. The water was actually cleaned the next day itself, meaning when all this bleeding happened, the entire pool was emptied the very next day. It was done, and in fact the pool has also been closed since that day, but still some people often say that here the water turns red on its own, meaning no one knows the reason but they see it. Well, after telling this, the receptionist takes off his glasses again and says that personally, "I haven't seen something strange like this here. I have never seen anything weird happening in this hotel, but it is rumor that mind games are played with you in this hotel." Peter asks, "You mean that this hotel is haunted?" Which the receptionist just shakes his head without saying anything. Well, Peter does not be scared. He was not scared, but he was surprised, meaning something like this is happening to him for the first time. He was not scared as if there was a ghost or something like that. And then he said, "Okay, okay." He turns back to his room, takes out chips and a cold drink, and goes to his place. When he enters the room and looks at the room, actually the room looks very old. The paint is peeling off, the fan is not working, and the doors are making a lot of noise, so everything is rusty. But yes, the receptionist had already said that it was not maintained that well. The bed is normal. There is nothing much wrong with it. Peter keeps his bag and sits on top of the bed. When he sits, he comes to know that there is a problem in the bed too. The bed was also making some noise. But it is fine. He just has to spend the night. He does not have to do more. So now he is sitting and eating chips normally and just thinking about the thing that he had just seen, that what he had seen in that water, and what he had heard, that a murder had taken place. All this was going on in his mind. And while he was talking in his mind, it became 2 o'clock at the night, but he could not sleep. Still, he is thinking about the same thing, because there was no such normal thing that you just listened from one ear and released it from the other ear. There was no such thing, then all the same thing is going on in Peter's mind. Don't know why, but Peter becomes very curious. He says once again, "Let me go and check once again the pool." Maybe this time its color had become normal. Then, after finishing his snacks, he gets up quickly, wears his slippers, and then walks towards the side of the pool. Peter's room is on the 2nd floor, so it's like going down the stairs. It's already night, so he can hear his own voice of footsteps, and now he comes closer and goes near the pool, meaning he comes near the vending machine. From there, he is looking at the pool. But now Peter starts going a little further, and the vending machine is left behind. Peter goes ahead, and there is a door in front of him, which is very big. He opens it, and when he comes closer, he looks at the pool. But now the pool is absolutely normal. That is, there is no red water, nothing, absolutely normal water. It seems that mind games might have been played with Peter earlier, which the receptionist had also said that this hotel plays mind games with you. Peter was not able to understand anything, man. This was complete red water. How did this happen? Absolutely normal. Now Peter is just looking here in surprise, and then suddenly he sees a woman there who is in such a swim costume, and she is coming near the pool. She is holding the towel in her hand. She keeps it, and she comes to the pool. But she is looking at the pool very strangely, looking at the water. It seems very strange to Peter that what this woman is doing at this time of night, that too in this pool. And that receptionist told me that this pool is closed, but on the other hand, he also feels that yes, I have also come out of curiosity. So perhaps that woman has also come for the same reason, like curiosity, and from then on he starts noticing the woman as to what she is doing. After all, surprisingly, that woman does not even look at Peter at all. She reacts as if Peter is not there. She is just passing by the pool, touching it like this. But then a time comes. When Peter is standing on this side, there is a pool in the middle, and she just stands in front of him. And then she looks at Peter, and as soon as she sees Peter, she starts laughing. At this time, he gets a little nervous as to why she is laughing so very loudly. She starts laughing, and while laughing, she jumps into the pool. As soon as she jumped, she disappeared, meaning it is like swimming underwater, so it is not visible where the person is from above, so she jumped. And she is not coming up. She is not coming up. Peter is looking where she has gone. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes have passed, but she's not coming up. Peter is not able to understand that he should also jump into the pool to save her or not. Then suddenly, red-colored blood started coming out from the place where she had jumped. That blood was coming out slowly. The blood coming out has got mixed in the entire pool. The entire color of the water in the pool has changed again, and now the woman suddenly comes up and is floating there, as if a lifeless body is floating there. But she is floating. Peter does not understand anything. Peter just runs away from there. Peter does not understand what is happening, what is not happening, and when he runs, he is looking for the receptionist so that he can to tell him that a woman has drowned there or what is happening. Whatever is happening, he searches for the receptionist. He is running here and there in the entire hotel for the receptionist, but he could not find him because it is already midnight. So maybe the receptionist went to his room and slept, whatever it may be, but there is no one there. Peter again comes back to the pool to see if the girl is really dead or alive, but now when he comes, then he sees that the girl who was floating like this is now swimming in it. She is swimming completely. There is completely red water in it, and she is swimming. Peter does not understand anything, and Peter shouts and says, "Are you okay? Are you fine?" Then Peter thought that if she is right, then where did this blood come from so much that it has turned the water in the entire red color? Then he looks carefully at that girl, and he notices that there is such a strong cut in the throat of that girl. There is a mark as if someone cut her throat with a knife, and she is still swimming, and blood is still coming out of her throat. Peter's eyes were wide open. I can't understand what is happening. The girl is swimming completely. Blood is coming out of her neck. The pool is becoming darker and more darker. Then suddenly the girl looks at Peter and screams very loudly, and she screams very loudly that Peter has to cover his ears. Peter starts sweating very badly. His heart is beating very fast. Peter immediately runs away from there, opens the gate, pushes the vending machine aside, runs to his room, and he sits down. And now he is sitting in the room, and he is not able to understand what happened. What did he see? Was she really a ghost? Which people say that this is a haunted place and such incidents happen here. Peter is getting mad by thinking about who she is. He's just sitting there thinking that whatever happens, just don't come into his room. Don't come, whatever means, whatever all this happened, she should stay till the pool. And now, after some hours, the sun dawned and it's now morning. Peter didn't sleep the whole night. He wakes up quickly and runs downstairs, and the receptionist just has to say that, "Take your keys, I am going from here," as he says, "Take your keys, I am leaving." As he says, he notices that a girl is sitting in the reception, and that girl is looking at Peter in a very strange way and asking, "When did you come here? I did not give you any room." Peter says, "Yes, you did not give me any room, but there was another man at night he was sitting here. He had given me a room." Girl says, "I am not able to understand. Which man gives you the room?" Peter says, "He must be on night duty. You must have gone. He came after you and I had a complete interaction with him. He told me about this hotel. Everything." Then the girl says that, "I am sorry, sir, but there was no man here. That means there is only one receptionist, and that is me. So what are you saying? We do not understand." And after hearing this, Peter freezes completely. Peter says, "Once, can you check in the booking?" He had also booked everything in the computer. The girl checks, then there is no booking, nothing happened. Peter is very scared. After hearing everything, he again looks back at the side of the pool. When he looks at the side of the pool, he sees a heart-wrenching sight, that there is no water there, nothing like red-colored water. That woman, nothing. Everything there seems as if there is no water for centuries. There is no water there. Like if you don't put water in the pool for years, then how does it become sand? There is sand, there are webs there, all that is there. There is no water, there is no woman. Peter does not understand anything, and he just pays that girl and goes away from there. Now he has gone out, he is sitting in his car, and all that is going on in his mind is what all this happened to him, what all this is. Whatever happened to him, and he canceled his all trips and came back to his home, and somehow he calmed down himself. Take rest from the work for a month, and after a month he became normal, but this all incident is a mystery till today for Peter.